Hello and good day. So, methods of personal financial growth. There are three main things that I'm going to talk about. These are the variables of which, when affected, will allow you to increase your financial health and grow your financial freedom and financial status. And by decreasing these, you would also shrink your financial health, growth, and status. So, the first one is income. The amount of income you have is variable. You can increase it, decrease it, and figure out ways to do so. And that will allow you to have the foundation of your financial life or financial health and financial growth. Is your foundation is your income. So you can increase your income by, some tips to increasing your income. Try methods like using the internet and using the more passive income sources, by building an audience and finding an audience or customer base, and then selling whatever product you're doing, or just doing something more self-employed, say, reselling. You can find something somewhere for $5, sell it for $10, and after the fees and stuff, you made a couple of dollars profit. There are people who make, a living off of doing that kind of thing, and there are all kinds of creative ideas. Basically, find a need or tap into other needs and fulfill them in an efficient manner, and therefore you would be able to provide more value and be rewarded for doing so. One way or another, with the power of the internet, online sources, there are a lot of creative ideas to market either your personal business and product, or being self-employed, doing some kind of service or resale or something along those lines. So, and this doesn't have to be another 40-hour job. A lot of people fear that when increasing income, the only way to do that is go from 40 hours to 80 hours or however long. And of course, most people don't want to do that. Now, to be highly successful, doing that for a short time is very advantageous. By putting in that much hustle and that much effort into whatever business you're working on is very useful in allowing it to grow and get past the initial starvation phase, before it's strong enough to actually support yourself, and then allow it to grow and keep growing and stabilize. So, by allowing the time to be invested, you can grow your business, grow your self-employment idea. But this can be something more like a 10-hour or 20-hour thing a week, rather than an actual full-time, unless you want to switch over once you build it up. Say you work 35 to 40 hours in a job, and then you work 10, 20 hours on your side business. You could do something that easily makes you another $1,000 a month, and to most people, $12,000, or a lot of people, $12,000 a year is a pretty significant chunk of change that would allow them to complete the other steps in the process that I will continue onwards and improve their quality of life one way or another. The next step is decreasing your expenses. By decreasing your expenses and the whatever quality of life you want to live, of course you want to be healthy. You want to continue growing your mind, your body, and be healthy and survive. And you want a few things to be happy. You want some things are worth the cost, even at least in small quantities, even if, you could then take that money and turn it in 100 times the profit, down the road. But the idea is, by increasing your income, decreasing your expenses, and knowing and having a strong idea of your finances, you can save money. That saved money can be then invested in whatever type of investment you want to take. I talk mostly stock market investing and specifically value investing on my channel, but there are multiple different ways to invest, whether that's real estate or some kind of product, gold or silver or Bitcoin. I don't personally recommend, those kind of things. They're not in my area of expertise, and they're also one of those items that you are looking for somebody who wants it more than you do. You buy some farmland and hire some people to work it, you're going to get crop, and then you can sell that land for even more later, ideally. But you buy a gold bar, you're just looking for somebody else to pay more for it in the future. Which is, people tend to do that, but you just got to understand the product, you got to understand the value, and what kind of investment you're doing. But there are all kinds of different types of investments. And doing something that makes your money work for you rather than you work for your money is a very valuable skill, and very valuable and kind of important to be able to achieve financial freedom and financial success, thorough financial success. So the point is, increase your income, decrease your expenses one way or another so you can save some money. You then take that savings and invest it. That investing earns you more money. Eventually, that would cycle into your income and continue into your investments, savings and investments. And eventually, you'll have enough through your investments to be financially free, have enough to meet whatever needs you want without having to work something you don't want to work, and supply a large amount of security in between. So hopefully this helps you guys to understand and have a better idea how to grow your how to achieve financial growth, grow your financial lifestyle and financial health, and some of the variables involved in doing so. And understanding that when working on your financial health, you want to be working on one of these types of variables is going to probably get you the most results. Now, of course, those are broad categories, and individually there are numerous things you can do, but it's personal finance. So, hopefully this helps you guys, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And if you'd like to hear more content like this, feel free to subscribe, and have a good day.